Welcome to the Committed Lifestyle Podcast, a place created for you, the woman who is ready to step up her game, up-level her mindset, and commit to taking action towards the life, relationships, and financial abundance she desires. My name is Jody.
And I am your co-host, Aspen, and we're serial entrepreneurs passionate about showing women the juicy tips, tricks, and tools to creating a life they love and loving the life they live.
So if you're ready for that, let's dive in. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the Committed Lifestyle. You've got me here, Jody, and my amazing co-host,
Aspen K, who is
Woo!
knocking things over right now.
You're so excited though. I see your arms just waving around like crazy.
I'm really excited to be here. I'm always excited to be here.
I know you are. And you want to know one of my favorite things? Whenever I listen back to our podcast or yours, your laugh. Oh. I love your laugh so much. I'm like, dang, how do I get a cuter laugh? Do they have they've got a surgery for that or?
Well, I appreciate that. I received that, but your laugh is equally as cute and amazing, okay?
Oh, thanks, Aspen. You're just saying that to make me feel better. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. There are many people that love my laugh, and you're one of them. So
I am one of them.
One of the one.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Okay, what do we got grilling on the grill today?
Grilling on the grill. Oh my God, you crack me up. So I'm really excited to record this because we just wanted to keep it a little more light, fun, just record a fun episode. So we kind of decided we're just going to go into getting to know each other more, you know, so you guys can get to know us a little bit. So we kind of pulled together.
It almost sounded like we were dating, like get to know each other more.
Well, I mean, shh.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
This is a get to know Aspen and Jody episode a little bit.
Yeah. So we just came up with some questions that we got from you guys. And so we took some of those and then some other ones that we often get asked and the ones that we just thought would be fun. Yes. So we're going to roll through those. And you guys, I really hope you enjoy it because I think that this is fun and I'm going to make this into like normal games.
Oh, yes. I love it. I'm excited. I already know this is going to be a fun one.
Here we go. Okay. What type of music are you into?
Oh, so I love all kinds of music. I grew up with music. My soul is deeply attached to dubstep. I don't even know if half of the people out here listening to this know what dubstep is, but it's a form of EDM, and basically it's really heavy. You people don't expect that about me, but I am a crazy headbanger, mosh pit kind of person. Super weird, but
yeah, you guys, I don't get it. So Aspen and I used to work together, and there was a couple times that there was like dubstep music playing, and Aspen was like hiding in a cabana somewhere, like just rocking out. And I remember at one point, I asked them, I had to go somewhere quiet, and I was like, I don't get it.
I remember that you had you did not understand. I'm like, it's one of those things that I genuinely can't explain to people. But when I hear that music, I don't know if it's like the BPM or whatever it is, my like heart like literally starts to race. It's like, oh my gosh, there it is. Like, yes, it's just, I don't know. It's like the beat of my soul. I can't explain it, but that's what it is.
All right, and here comes Joe, the equal opposite. What type of music am I into? Anything that's mellow. Not anything that's mellow, but mainly country. Love me some country, but not like the twangy stuff, like more of the new age country. And I really also love like just mellow music like Jack Johnson, John Mayer,
Matt
Nathanson. Thank you.
You're
yes.
welcome.
Nora Jones, Train, Eric Baker. Oh, Eric Baker has a song that I freaking love, and it makes me want to cry every time I hear it. So good. So, okay.
And I love that music. I appreciate that music with you. I
know. You do. We have a pretty good time when we're listening to that music and jamming out on work.
We are. I love it. Okay, next question. Jody, if you could
Oh.
travel anywhere right now, where would you go and why?
Well, here's what I'll say is the where doesn't exactly matter to me, but it would be the why. And I would probably, well, yeah, the where. Because yeah. I would go wherever my boyfriend is. I miss him so much, so it's basically wherever he is, wherever we could go that wouldn't have restrictions as crazy as what both of our countries do, that's where I would go.
I love that. Aw, you're
What
cute.
about you?
If I could travel anywhere, I honestly don't know if I could choose one place right now, but something that's on my heart travel wise is I want to travel the country. I want to kind of travel to all of the national parks and the mountains and just really be in nature so I can decide where I want to settle down. That's something that's on
Oh,
my heart right now is just to kind of travel all over America and see all the places and all the things and see what resonates with my soul and where I want to
wow.
spend the rest of my life.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's something that's on my list to do as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it with him.
absolutely. That's the
Yeah.
best part, doing it with your person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
so
great feeling.
fun.
Okay, noted. I'm adding that to my list, and I'm going to make an amendment, and that is going on my answer as well. All right. Aspen, what's your go-to guilty pleasure?
I have a very I have an obsession with chips. Not and not and not like bad chips, not like Doritos or Funyuns or anything like that, but like Rob's vegan Brussels sprout chips and like
I've never heard of those actually. And
oh,
I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts. I should probably try these.
Sprouts. Sprouts has all they
Ah,
have beet ones. They have it's a great vegan brand. But I like chips. It's a savory, salty thing. Like I'm the kind of person that like I'll have if there's like chocolate or ice cream or cake, like I'll have like a bite. But if you give me a bag of chips, you have to physically take it out of my hand for me to stop eating it. It's kind of
You're
bad.
well, I mean, I think that that makes you normal. I feel like
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people are like with,
It's the
especially with
salt.
chips. It's the salt. Yeah, my
It gets
sister's the
you.
same way. I get it.
I
Totally.
love it.
Well, I don't get it, but I get it.
What
Um,
about you? What's your guilty
okay,
pleasure?
well, that's a tough one because when it comes to food, I'm the worst about this. Well, it works in my favor, but I don't have guilty pleasures when it comes to like binging on food. But the only thing that I have every single day is I have a piece of dark chocolate. Hands down, I will find a reason to have it. Even if it doesn't maybe necessarily sound good, I will talk myself into it. I That's how much I love it. Was that
I
a weird
think
answer?
no, I think that's perfectly okay to have one piece of dark chocolate every
Yeah, I
day.
do. I
Dark
do.
chocolate actually has a lot of benefits to it.
Well, that's why one of the reasons why I eat it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's a superfood. We have to.
yeah, so I don't feel guilty about it. And so I'm like, well, I kind of really suck because I don't know. Other guilty pleasures. I don't know. Let me think about that. I'll get back to you.
Okay, fair.
Um, okay. Do you have any pet peeves?
I do. I do have some pet peeves. I would say one pet peeve that I'm noticing come up a little bit more right now because I have some pet peeves, but this one right now is when people tell me that they want something and their actions don't reflect that. That's something that's I'm noticing is just it's really not hitting right with me lately when I'm seeing that. I just kind of want to like usually I am a very compassionate person. I can hold space for people. That's something I'm really great at, but lately I'm just like I don't I don't feel bad for you. It's kind of I don't want to have to like help you through that. Like if you say you want something but you refuse to take the action on it, I don't I don't really have anything to say. That's kind of
Oh,
been a
that's a
pet
good
peeve for
one.
me right now.
That's a good one. Wow. So I was originally going to go with like a cluttered fridge. It just drives me freaking bananas. But, upon hearing you say that, a pet peeve of mine, I would say, is when people talk so much about themselves, brag and butt into people and not listen to them. That's a really big pet peeve of mine. It breaks my heart for the end listener or the end talker.
Yeah, definitely. That's it. That would, yeah, that one doesn't feel good either.
No. No.
Mm. Let's, on a little better note, this question. What's one thing that can instantly make your day better?
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, I got a couple different things right now, to be completely honest. One is speaking gratitude. When I just like roll through the things that I'm grateful for, and then while I roll through it in my head, actually calling someone, texting them something, and sharing that gratitude, or doing something really nice for someone else, that gets me out of my head and out of my space, and instantly is like, okay, it's not about me. Like, get out of your shit.
Mm, I love that. I like that a lot. That's good.
Thanks.
For me, something that it's really a really quick flip for me is if I'm not having a good day or not in a great mood, music. Music is that thing that I can put on a feel good tune. It doesn't always have to be dubstep. It can just be other kind of things. And just to put it on and to just like belt my little heart out. I'll pretend to dance like I'm a professional dancer. I am not. I am not at all. But that expression makes me feel so much better. And I'll call people and just to connect with somebody, just to have a conversation, to get like kind of similar to you, a little different, but just to get out of my head and into their world a little bit more and just kind of focus on that conversation. And it just,
I love that. Those are
yeah,
great. Both great answers.
I agree.
I like this whole dancing thing. I really feel like I need to like get on board with you on this one.
I'm telling you, girl, it's great.
Totally do it. Okay, so here's a good one. What are you most proud of in the last year?
Oh, man. If I'm being honest, I'm really proud of myself for my growth this past year and in a lot of different areas, but really just, and we were talking about this yesterday, of I'm not, no longer playing small. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of myself with is I've played small for so much of my life. And I'm really in this season and have been all this past year of just leveling up and taking action and being able to set boundaries. That's been a huge one, just to really get laser focused on what matters the most to me and not letting myself be distracted by the rest of the world. Like that's been a huge thing that I'm really proud of myself.
You for that. I've just
Thanks.
literally said that to you last night. The
I
person
know.
that you
I took
were,
it.
however many years ago that was, the person you were when I first met you to the person that you are today is like, wow, it's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Oh,
Don't
I
make me cry
appreciate
again. We already went
I
through
know,
this
I
last night.
know. We do. I know that's what we do. Okay.
How about you?
Last year. Well, it's definitely I definitely know this one. I'm really freaking proud of myself for basically not taking the easy route.
Mm.
Cutting like not coming from what's this how do I not taking the easy route and just cutting the cord and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it on my own, and I got this, and I'm gonna trust the universe, I'm gonna trust in God, and I'm not gonna take the easy route on this one because it's comfy, cushy, and safe and feels good. I'm gonna take the scary route, which I know is gonna lead to which has led to my abundance, and I'm happier than I've ever been. And yeah, it was scary. So I'm really freaking proud of myself for really stepping into my posture and into my alignment of who I am and what I want and how I want to feel.
Oh, I love that so much. And I definitely have seen how much you've stepped into that, and it doesn't go unnoticed. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. God, I love you. I'm gonna air hug you right now. Air hug. Okay.
Let's see. What's this one? Ooh, I like this one. What is your favorite podcast you're listening to right now?
Well, I feel like I have 97 of them that I'm always listening to, but the person that's been my jam this week is actually Chris Harder, and his podcast is called For the Love of Money. He's got there's just something that just keeps popping up. He's super smart when it comes to like business stuff, but he's got very eye-opening things when it comes to like building an online business. Just and I love Lori Harder. I love his wife. So it's kind of like a win-win. I get like 2 podcasts in one. What about you?
You know what's hilarious is I was going to say Lori Harder's podcast, Earn
No
Your
way.
Happy. That she is, I mean, I've always adored her, always loved her. But lately she is just, every time that I click on one of her podcasts, sometimes I don't even know what it's going to be about, or I see the title and I think it's about one thing and then it's something totally different that I needed to hear. I'm like, well, crap. Okay. Like, there we go. So she has been my jam lately, just throwing on her quickies. I love I love that her like Q&As with her friend Evans, they crack me up. Like, I love her.
We're kind of like them.
I
I think we're like them. I don't know if anyone else does, but I think we are.
oh, I agree. I've told you this. Whenever I channel my inner Evans.
This is true.
I do.
It's totally true. Wow.
How fun. I
This
love
is
it.
so fun. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I love
The
you.
Harders. The Harders, guys.
The Harders,
Listen to
guys.
their
We've got total
podcast.
crushes on their podcast
Yep.
and them. They're great. Just go follow
They
them.
are.
Okay, this is a good one. Do you hit the snooze button or wake up immediately?
Ooh. So I have a system with my alarms. I wake up immediately. However, it's hard to explain. So I set an alarm an hour before I actually want to get up. And so that goes off and my phone's in a different room. So I get up, gets me out of bed, wakes me up a little bit. I turn it off. And then I have an alarm that goes off an hour later at the actual time that I want to wake up. And that's when I actually get up. For me, it allows my brain to like start to turn on without fully being awake. So then like I can crawl into bed and be like, I also love that feeling of getting like, oh, it's an hour, like extra hour nap for a minute. And then I get up and start my day.
I love that. I used to do something similar to that. Actually, I still kind of do. I've got all kinds of little sleep tricks, mind tricks like that. I love that. However, I don't hit the snooze button. I've got a couple, I use manifestation techniques by using certain songs. So I'll play some of my favorite songs that really get me in the realm of what I'm focused on, what I'm manifesting, and what makes me feel good. And so once that goes off, then I actually do a guided meditation. So I put in my headphones and I do a guided meditation, and then I'm up and at 'em.
I like that.
Thanks.
That kind of leads into the next question, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it kind of does. I mean, this could go because we had the question, "What's your DMO?" Which I mean, we'd be here for a freaking day
Yeah,
telling you guys our daily
we
MO.
sure would.
So we broke it down, and that question is, "What's your morning routine?" Aspen, what's your morning routine?
My morning routine. So you hear how I got up with my alarm system. After I wake up, I chug a bunch of water. That's the first thing I do. I flip myself over on my, like, sit on the side of the bed and I will chug a bunch of water just to like flush out my system from the day before. And then I actually read. I go potty and I read. And that's where I get my personal development reading in.
Air quote, body.
Potty. Yep. I go potty. And that's when I'll read. After I finish reading, I go straight into my gratitude. That's the first thing that I do. And my gratitude, I really love to write my gratitude as in like, I am so grateful now that. So it's gratitude and manifestation kind of combined in itself. And as I write each one, I sit and I visualize. So it's like, that's my gratitude, visualization, manifestation all in one. And then I go work out. I do an hour workout, whether that's for a walk, a run, the gym. I've moved my body in some kind of way. I come home and I wash my face. I take a shower. I do all the hygiene things, brush my teeth. I actually did that way early in the morning, but
We thank you for that.
Yes, I do. And then I'll have breakfast, and that's when we go into our daily mastermind. That's my morning mastermind into team training. And that's kind of the morning.
I love it. Well, mine's very similar. I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I do my meditation, like I said, but then I'll immediately after that, I start speaking my affirmations out loud. And then I turn on, as I'm doing this, I turn on Abraham Hicks' Money in the Law of Attraction, and that just plays in the house for the next 30, 40 minutes. nonstop, just playing, whether I'm like intentionally listening to it or not. It just, law of attraction, manifestation is my jam. So I just flood my mind with all that. Okay. Yeah. I go quote unquote potty too, right after that. But then I drink, about 16 ounces of green tea. And so that puts my body into an immediate fasted state where I start burning fat. So that's a little health tip for you guys. And then I go and do 30 minutes of fasted cardio while I basically, it's kind of like office time, catching up from the night before and checking off things, what I need to do, what I want to create, what needs to get done, and anything that's untied from the night before. So that's my morning. And then straight into what you just said for the rest of it.
Get it,
Morning
girl.
mastermind, food, all that jazz.
Get it.
Not a shower.
That's solid.
Yeah.
I definitely need to do a little bit more of the subconscious manifestation things. I like that you do that.
Oh,
I really do.
Thanks. Yeah. I
it's a
got all
good tip.
kinds of stuff. Yeah. Thanks.
I know. Pick your
All
brain.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
can't see what I'm doing, guys, but I'm like,
Yeah, but she's
her
picking.
brain.
She's picking. Okay. Ooh, I'm just gonna go straight into this one to ask you, Aspen. Since you're a health nut, what's one of your best health hacks?
Oh, I have to choose just one.
Just one.
My health hack. Honestly, it's so simple, but it's something that people don't do enough, and it's drinking enough water. That your skin, your energy, your sleep, your digestion, you drink enough water, everything else will function a lot better. That's a very simple health hack that it's so known, but not enough people do it.
You totally took mine. That's exactly what I was going to say. And I think that drinking water thing definitely starts with first thing in the morning. Health hack. My health hack. Oh dear. Oh geez. Well, I would say getting enough sleep is a huge one. That's probably going to be learning how to master your sleep. Like,
yes,
I could go in more, but that's one. Dang, I could go in more. You put me on the spot with this, taking my water one.
Well, you have so many.
I know there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Celery juice, that's another really good one.
Ooh, that's a great one. Yeah, celery juice is super important.
It's been pretty life-changing.
Heals the gut like crazy.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Okay. Next one. Ooh, I'm excited to hear yours on this. What's your best mindset tip?
Ooh, okay. My best mindset tip is basically my best mindset tip is always finding the positivity in everything. Knowing that whatever it is that's gotten thrown at you, there's a reason for it and there's a blessing for it. And so just being so sure that everything is always working for you.
I love that. And it kind of took what I was going to say in a little bit different words. I was going to talk about mastering the skill of reframing. So very similar, when things come your way, having that ability to flip the switch in your brain to reframe a situation to how it's serving you. Where's the lining in this? How is this positive? Like just constantly reframing. Same thing.
It's like we're dang, this is why we get along so good.
I know.
So good. Okay. Oh, I love this one. That's a great tip. Great tip you just said right there. But okay, what's your best book recommendation, Aspen?
Oh, this one's so hard. I have such great ones. I would say just overall, probably a book that's completely started everything for me, actually, was I have two. But I really love You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Sincero, I think. Sincero, I think that's it. That was one of the first ones that really began my personal development journey, and I love that one. Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, you have a number two. Let's hear number two.
This one I think is just a must for everyone in the entire world, and that's The Secret.
Oh, that's dang.
If you're going to start, I think if you're going to start anywhere when it comes to law of attraction and mindset and manifestation, that's The Secret is the one to start with. There's so many beyond that, but I definitely That's the one to start with.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh dear, this
you?
is woo. How to win friends and influence people.
Mm.
For me, I think relationships and communication are like everything. And that for me was a life-changing book, just in especially with my compassion with people and not having like a short temper, but really speaking to them in a way that they'll hear it and receive it and not how I think that they should hear it.
Mm.
So for me, that was a game changer with business and all my relationships in general. And then if I could give book number 2, The Secret's really, really, really good. But I would say, I would actually say, Think and Grow Rich. But there's a book that we did just find that right now, I might change this answer down the road, but right now, I would say, The Lost Secret
Mm-hmm.
or The Lost Chapter.
It's The Lost Secret, but
The
it's
Lost Secret.
the lost chapters of Think and Grow Rich.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is to me just so good on keeping your mind focused in what it is that you want to create. So
Yeah.
really like that one. Oh, but Abraham Hicks. Okay, sorry. Now I'm gonna go down a scroll hole.
I know.
All right.
Trust me.
Now, if you guys want more book recommendations, please just ask us because we got 1,000,005.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hardest question of them all. This is the last
man.
one, you guys. Aspen,
Okay.
you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Holding in a fart or holding in pee?
This one, honestly, I would rather hold and pee. I would.
Me too.
I do. Holding in a fart is not comfortable at all.
This hurts. It hurts.
It hurts. It messes up your stomach. It's not. I mean, holding in your pee is also not good for your tract, but that holding in a fart.
That's too funny. Nope. Same answer.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, hopefully that was fun for you guys, as much fun as it was for us. But hopefully you got some tips out of there too, with some books and health hacks and mindset tips. Yeah. So we love you guys so much. We just want to make sure that that you guys know us, and just as much as we want to know you. So please, let us know more about you. Let us know how we can always help and serve and make your day better, because we love you guys.
Yeah. Yes, we do. I love it.
That's all I got.
That's all I got too. Thank you guys so much again for listening to this episode. If you love it, leave us a review. Let us know.
Absolutely. And if you got a laugh out of it, you just got to let us know.
Yeah. I had fun recording it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you guys. So just like we always say, you only have one life to live, and it is your job to
make it amazing.
Yes, it is. All right, you guys. Until the next episode, much love to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.